Had a few people reach out to me and ask me why I've decided to have surgery. This morning's probably a good time to do this video, as I'm having trouble walking, and my wife had to get me dressed in order for me to be able to get outside. Um, Pain level has increased. It's drastically. Um, well, I didn't start that sentence correctly. It's all over the place. So one day I'm fine and I can work out, and then the next day it's like burning extremely bad on the right side. I worked to get the pain out of the right, and then it switches over to the left side, and then it becomes centralized, and then I start the process all over again. And this was working until it wasn't. And now, like, it's just more bad days versus good days. Past 3 days have been pretty significant. As far as like what I've tried medication management. I had side effects with pretty much every medication that I took, which is normal. One of them, I started having memory issues, and talked to the doctor about it, and was basically told, do you want to remember stuff or do you want to be in pain? And I didn't think those were very good options. I did stem cells for a year. Unfortunately, stem cells did nothing for me. I did it for my lower back. Also, I've got a tear in my labrum in my left shoulder, and then I've had missing cartilage in my left knee. And my results showed zero changes in any of the things. Not against it, but it didn't work for me. I've done pretty intensive PT, and this has been helpful for functioning. But it gets really expensive, and I think we've hit the limits with it. Where right now, I'm just at a place where surgical intervention is, I felt, needed. I've done lots of reading in regards to options as far as the surgical interventions, and I'm doing what's called an ALIF, where they go through the front of your stomach and push your intestines out of the way to get to the back of the spine. And they're going to cut out whatever remaining disc that I have in between the vertebrae of L4 and 5, and then L5 and S1. So I'm having a fusion done on 2 levels. And so, what I've read is it's about a 90 to 95% success rate as far as fusion. People report a lot less pain, because currently what's happening is there's compression on my disc that are smashing the nerves. And then, the downsides of this is loss of mobility. I don't have mobility currently. And then, people talk about fusions leading to more fusions in the future. It's kind of mixed results with these things. 5 to 10 years, people do have complications, right? But my quality of life currently has drastically gone down so bad. I do not see how I could live like this for another 5 to 10 years. I mean, and just being honest. So we've just hit this point where I don't really see any other options. I've appreciated all the support from people. I had taken off of social media for about 5 months, and went inward to try to work on myself. I'll do another video about why I did that and some of the benefits of it. I've even now just put it back on my phone on Friday, and I think I've used it a little bit the first day, kind of like a kid with a new toy, catching up with a lot of stuff. And then I was hardly on it at all yesterday. So I definitely don't want to get back into it the way that it was before. So these are the things that have led me to making the decision as far as like why I'm going to proceed with surgery. I'll track my progress on here and how it plays out, for people that are in this place living with pain. And yeah, we'll see how this goes.